even eat your breakfast. Here comes Evie. Toto and Pickett. Haven. Morning, Rose. Sometimes in life, when we are most comfortable in our daily lives, there will come an unexpected event that will make you realize that comfortable is temporary. A week after the hurricane, we settled back in our ways, not thinking that in one moment life would suddenly change. It's when we don't expect it that we need to become more aware to this false perception.
There they go.
Living in the peaceful country, one can't forget that in the darkness of the night, there are evils that lurk in the shadows waiting to prey on your animals, and chickens even more so.
Oh my gosh, Huddle! They cut off his head. Huddle! Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is me with Huddle. I'm really not feeling well right now. I don't know what to think. I feel so bad. I walked over to the other side and the chickens followed me. They never been over to that part over there with the trees. And there's some bushes back there. And I thought, oh, they're going to be fine there. I'm going to go in the house and do something. And I'll be back in a few minutes. It was probably 30 minutes. And I thought they were over there eating because when I go looking for them, I don't see them. So I go looking all over the place for them. I go to the front of the house and they're under the bushes. They're scared. And when I see only the three of them, I get worried for Huddle because Huddle is always falling back. He's always the scared one. Huddle? Huddle? And I thought maybe he flew over the fence or something, so I went back to look for him. And I found him dead. Something chopped his head off. I don't know what's back there, but that's pretty scary that there's something back in the woods there that did something like that so quickly. Picked him up by the feet. His neck is like almost, it's just dangling. It's dead. He's dead. And what I did was I put him in a bag in my refrigerator, in a plastic bag. I hid the chicken right away because I don't want the other birds to know. This is really hard for me. I kind of knew that Huddle was going to be one of those birds that, if of all the birds, he would be the one that would go first, because Huddle is so afraid all the time, and he just takes off on his own a lot of times, or he gets left behind a lot. And I knew that if he wasn't with the pack, I'm just trying to think, what could it have been back there? That is a scary place for them to be. Could have been a hawk or something that grabbed him. But man, they demangled his neck. Whatever it is, demangled his neck. And his body is fine, but his neck is like pretty much off. But he's definitely dead. I have just realized that as safe as I thought this place was, it really isn't. It really isn't. And I have to go checking back there by the gate, by the fence back there, because the fence could have been broken. There could have been a coyote back there. The last couple of nights after the hurricane, I have heard wolves and coyotes back here. But I thought, oh no, I have the fence. They'll be fine. But that fence back there could have been broken. And I should not have done that today. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Whatever it was got scared but left Huddle. It must have been like trying to eat Huddle. And it heard me back there and it took off. All they did was just eat up around his neck. He's dead. I'm still in shock. I can't even cry. I'm just in total shock, like what to do with this. Like this is like something I did not expect this morning. I just expected for them, because they forage around this property a lot, my 1 acre. And I thought, well, I'll just put them over there. There's a lot of trees. There's probably bugs and other things that they have never been over there. And they came with me. Avi didn't want to come. Avi is the smarter one. She did not want to come over there. She stayed behind and the other ones followed. Huddle was actually one of the first ones that followed me. And Avi stayed behind until she finally saw the other ones eating there, and then I left them. Whatever it is that's back there, I'm on the hunt this week to find what's back there that took my chicken. I'm still in my bathrobe because I was researching some stuff online. I just feel so bad. I should not have done that. But I just didn't know that was going to be a problem. My entire area is fenced. I sense such awful guilt right now. And there, all the chickens are huddled under the bushes at the front of the house. They won't even come out. They looked in shock. When I was down there, I was looking for Huddle. I was calling Huddle. They were looking at me like in shock. And I was like, something happened to Huddle. I just knew in my instinct that something was happened to Huddle, but I didn't think. I just thought he got separated. I have to sit with this for a while. Put on my clothes and I came out here to check the fence to see what has gotten in through here. But the fence is broken here, so it's cutting through the barbed wire, whatever it is. There's something that's living back here because I heard footprints a little while ago. Definitely going to be on the search tonight with my flashlight. Oh my God. There's something out here that's living in these bushes that came and got my chicken. My chicken was over there. So he dragged Huddle all the way over here to eat him. See, the fence is all the way down to the bottom, so he's not coming in from the bottom. It could have been a hawk. It could have been a hawk that they live in some of these big trees because there's no way it could get from under. But I hear footprints when I come back here. There's something hiding back here. I've definitely got to find that because if something found its way at night through my front and can't get out and it's living back here, I got to find that thing. I'm going to be out here later with the flashlight. They're so scared. They're under the bushes. They won't come out. Not even when I took out the food. They won't even get out from under the bushes. So I'm going to have to go grab them one by one and bring them over to their little space and just leave them there today. And I hurt my foot the other day, which is still swollen, so I can hardly walk. I think that's blood on my shoe from Huddle. Oh my gosh. They're over here. They're so scared. They're hiding in the bushes because they do not want to come out. Okay, they're here now. All right, chicks, come on. Okay, I was able to get Avi. This was the hardest one for me because she was the closest to him, and I don't want to her. Well, I thought it was a rooster, but it turned out it wasn't. So I'm just going to bring her inside. And it'll be easier for me to get the other ones because she's pretty much the leader. She knew not to go there. And I should have listened to her because she's got her instincts. So I'm sorry. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Crying out, she knows. I've never heard her be like this. Those noises that I'm hearing from them are totally different. They sense something. They'll come with me. They know their one is missing from their flock. They know there's something, definitely, they sense it. So I'm going to go get the other ones. Hopefully the third one will follow me and I won't have to come back and get them. My foot hurts and the less walking I do, the better. It's hard for me to get you down here. Yep. Come on. Come on, Haven. Come on, Haven. I'm hoping she will follow me. I love you, Picket. I love you, little chick. I'm so sorry about what happened today. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. You're gonna be okay. Evie's so excited to see you. Look, I brought Picket. Yeah. And this is happy now. Oh, Haven. I'm so glad you're here. Come on, Haven. Oh, you made it all the way. I'm so glad. Okay. They're feeling that, look, they're going into their little house. They feel something's going on. They would just want to be comforted. So, which is weird because usually they would devour that food by now. They're going into mourning, guys. Okay, talk about a guilt trip. To see these chickens go in that brooder, into that coop, not even eat their food, and just like they're like people, I'm not kidding you, they are mourning the loss of Huddle. And I mean, I feel guilty in a way because I left them and I thought, no, it's going to be a few minutes. What's going to come in a few minutes? But there you go. That is for me to know that they're not safe here, because I'll be honest with you, I let them pretty much roam and I'm like in the house. I've even taken naps when they're roaming. And they're usually always around the house. Missy girls, oh my gosh, Missy girls. You're coming to see what happened? Yes, you were sleeping in the house. This is so bad. And I got Missy that's out during the day too. So whatever it is, I gotta find what it is. They're all in there. They're traumatized. See, they don't even want to come out and eat their food. They are scared. They are scared. I'm glad to put them back in there. They're just going to be in here all day today because I don't want them out until I find out what this problem was that came upon us today. Missy, and I'm so scared for you because you're out here also, and I don't know what's walking around out there. I had some plans to do stuff this morning, but that's all going to change because I have to process this bird right now. I don't know, I'm supposed to let him bleed out or something. So I'm going to watch a video on how it's done. I've seen a couple because I've been watching a lot of self-sustainable, reliable stuff. And I always said to myself, that's not something I'm going to do with my chicken. And just when you think that you are saying, no, that's not something I'm going to do with my animals or whatever, the universe or God says, I'm going to teach you a lesson and it's for your own good because you need to learn how to do this. And you're not going to pay $15 for a chicken at the poultry store at $5 a pound because you have chickens there. So I'm going to watch a video and see how it's done and what I have to do. So I'll be with you later. I have my old turkey fryer here and I'm putting it outside. I got to the part of the video where it says you have to scald the chicken. That's what I have to do now. And I'm pretty scared about the next part because I actually have to take off the feathers. So this is a thing for me. Wish me luck. What I planned for this day, and I'm still struggling with this. This is a real struggle because I put him in the bag and I haven't been able to really see him again. It's a good thing that water's going to take a while. This is not going to be easy. So I'm going to get to sharpening my knife, and I got Missy over here sitting with me, and I'm so glad because I'm kind of worried now for her, knowing that she's been walking around the house. But I'm definitely gonna go hunting for whatever it is tonight, and I'm gonna go back in there in those bushes and I'm gonna see what's back there. Oh, I have 2 holes back there in the ground that are for those big turtles. I have big turtles that come around my property, and they, whatever it is, could be hiding in there. It could be a coyote, or it could be a wild dog. It could be, I don't know what. I don't know what. He said that he heard the chicken go bark and it's dead. Oh my gosh, got like all of these intestines and stuff coming out. Oh, I hope his breakfast is still not in there. Oh my gosh, all the guts are coming out. I guess I'm okay here now because I'm not looking at the actual animal that I was attached to. And that's going to be a different thing for me. Because that animal that he's showing there doesn't have affection. I don't have affection for it. But the one that's in my refrigerator, I had affection for. What I ended up doing was doing some research online. Watched a couple of videos say that it's probably a dog. The way that some kind of a dog, probably a coyote or something. So I thought to myself, I said, this is probably not good to eat. Because if that animal came out in the daylight like that, might have rabies. And I don't want to eat something that has rabies, right? So, because I saw this guy online, he said that he can't eat it. He had like 3 chickens that a predator got to. He said he can't eat it. So he gave it to his pigs. And I'm like, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Man, I turned off my burner and I said, I'm not doing this. I'm going to bury it and say a prayer over it and thank God for the learning experience. The ability that I was able to realized that it's something that I didn't want to go to waste. So I had a good heart with that, but also you have to be smart as a homesteader. There's lines that you can't cross, and that's the problem that we have with society today. We cross the lines of God too much. This is a lesson for us. What line are you willing to cross? If it was from Missy, I know Missy doesn't have rabies, so I would process the chicken. And I know it wasn't Missy because Missy was sleeping in the house with me, and Missy wouldn't do that. She wouldn't drag a big chicken like that, and she actually likes Huddle and her actually. Oh my gosh, and I'm trying to think about the other day. I wanted to film that, but I didn't have my phone with me, and her and Huddle, they were just the cutest thing. He kept following her. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna bury the chicken and I go on with my day, because my day, I mean, this all just took a process. The water's probably already halfway hot, and that's my bird in there. And try to walk not too close from the chickens because they're a little traumatized today. They haven't even eaten their food. They're just kind of like huddled over there in a little corner. They're not feeling too safe. Now our huddle is buried. All of this mesh, I spent money to protect them, and here I did the wrong thing. And it was just once 30 minutes. It was during the daylight, broad daylight. How would I have known? I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear a scream. I didn't hear nothing. I keep my shoes again. I'm so sorry. For the last few weeks, I've been so busy prepping and getting things ready in the hurricane, and I haven't really spent a lot of time with them. And this has really been a reflection for me about why I'm doing this. I don't really want to eat my chickens. I don't want to process them. There's a lot of people where I live in my area that do that, and they sell them. And I'm willing to pay for that because it helps them. That's what they do, and they're okay with it. And I just don't want to do that. And I also learned about, if I'm going to have these chickens here giving me eggs, then I need to be more grateful and being out here with them, spending some time with them too. I spend most of my time with Missy and Muffet, and it's trying to find that balance where I can also be out here with them as well. They haven't even eaten their food yet. Look, usually by this time they've devoured all of that food. They're not taking it too well, and they're just really sad. I don't know if they're going in there looking for him, and they're really sad. They're just going to go in their little house and grieve. You know, there's a sadness And they know that I'm sad and I feel responsible. I feel terrible. I really feel terrible. Reflecting all of this, I see how fear is something that predators look for. Because of all the 4 chickens that I had, they got the one that had the most fear. The most fearful chicken was Huddle. And it must be an energy that you put out into this world, because why would an animal all the way out there know who to go for unless there was some type of an energy that we put out in this world, some vibration that some animal can pick up on and know that you are susceptible to their attacks. And that's exactly the lesson that I have to learn here in this world. That you can't be fearful of anything, because the minute that you're fearful of something, the attacks are going to come. So we all have to be prepared all the time for anything to come at us. And even in your place where you are the most comfortable, the most secure, it's not necessarily the most secure all the time. And we have to be prepared for that. It's been a pretty somber day here at the house. I've just been kind of busy doing stuff. I was going to go out. I decided I didn't want to go out because I just was not feeling it. They've been pretty sad in the coop. I let them out this afternoon as I was working in the garden. And I was, you can see my hands are dirty. My hands are always dirty from the dirt. They're finally out here. I decided to spend some time with them because they've been pretty much cooped up in there all day. Then I let them out and they just came straight for the house. And they've been just kind of huddling around the house, huddling. And just all day I just keep thinking and reflecting on that, and worried about Missy too, that she might go out over there where the bushes is. So I haven't gone over there at all, but I'm planning on tonight. I'm planning on, the moon is full tonight. It was last night as well. It was full. I don't know if you can see how amazing that moon is. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's the moon, and then it looks like there's like smoke in front of it. It's so amazing. Let me see if I stand over here. Look at that. Wow, that looks awesome. Such a clown. You're such a clown. You're a clown, Missy Curls. Oh. Hey guys, this is really weird. The sun is just going down. I've never seen anything like this. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm gonna go out here because I'm gonna... Shh. Look at the moon. It's like packs and packs of wolves and coyotes. That's probably what ate my bird. Oh, if he's back here, he's gonna get it today. So I'm bringing my out tonight in a little while. I'm gonna go get a shower though now. Look at that sky today. That's beautiful. Avi sometimes will be on top of the coop. She likes to be up high, but I bring her into the coop because it's dangerous. But today she's definitely in the coop. She is not outside. You can sense they've been traumatized with all of this. But I'm gonna get them in early because I need a shower. I've been gardening and just really upset. And then I'm gonna get ready to catch the varmint that killed my huddle. All right, guys. So I'll tell you what happened this morning. Got my flashlight. Got Missy locked in the house. So last night, I came out last night and I looked. I took my flashlight with me and I came out here. And I walked through here to see if, and I just flashed to see if I see any like shining eyes, because that's where you can spot the eyes at night with the flashlight, but I didn't see anything. Then I looked under the Airstream, under my camper, nothing. But this morning, Missy kept looking over here, and that's unusual because usually she minds her own business. But she, to me, alerts that there's something over here. So this thing might be coming here. After it starts going out at night, looking around, hunting, this thing might be living here. And I got my flashlight here. Okay, Well, I can't really see anything here. But this is the problem. I looked through the fence yesterday. Fence is broken on the top, but not on the bottom. So nothing can get in underneath unless it goes in through the ground. I walked through here yesterday and I heard like shuffling when I heard my feet. Not at night, but during the day after that happened with Huddle. Oh, there's something there. There's something there. I just saw something there. Something is living under those bushes. I just heard it run. Could be a wild cat or a dog. Right over there where I'm flashing. See that? It's right over there in that area. Definitely heard it coming this way. It's small and dark. It could be a wild cat. I don't got my boots on like I did last night. But there's definitely something back here. Sounded like, you know, a rabbit or something, but rabbits are not going to eat your chicken. There's definitely something living here. It could be a wild cat. A raccoon. It could even be a raccoon. I hear it again. It's moving. It's back here. He's living under these bushes. Whatever it is, he's living under these bushes. Chickens are over by the property, but the thing can get in under the shed here, and the chickens can come around here. The thing could get under the airstream and get the chickens there too. And over here, it's pretty clear. This is the area that I let the chickens roam yesterday. See, it's pretty far from the woods. Whatever it is that came after Huddle, because they were over here in this section, and I know they're probably not going to go over here, but whatever it was came out of here, went over there, took my chicken, and dragged it back out this way. That's why his neck was broke. His neck was all broken because they whatever it was, grabbed it by the neck and then left it there. Didn't get a chance to eat it. Maybe that's because I came around. I don't know. But there's something going on here. I can sense it. And I can sense it because Missy doesn't come around here in the morning. She's always over by the chicken coop. And this morning she came straight to here and she was looking at the woods. And I said to myself, there is something there. Because she senses it and she hears it. So I put it back in the house. Because if I come back here, with her following me, she's going to want to get in there. And she might get in a cat fight with some feral cat that has rabies. So it's a good thing I didn't eat that chicken. Because if there's a cat back there that has rabies or something, it's a good thing I didn't eat that chicken. I'm sitting here at my table this morning and I have the chickens out here. You can see them there. And they are traumatized. Look at this. They're running. There's little birds that sit on that little yellow tree, and it never used to bother them. Now they see little birds coming around the property, and they just want to attack the birds. It is insane how traumatized that they are. This morning, Haven tried to attack Missy. And Missy does not bother them at all. She just sits and watches them. She actually Missy retracted and came to the property, came back to the house because I was watching everything that was happening. And Missy was scared of her. I mean, she came. I mean, if you ever want to see a chicken mad, the chicken has mad faces and mad energy. There they are over there. They're trying to protect the property. There's little birds that come around. See the garden right there? And the little birds sit up there. They don't want the little birds here. They don't want anything that flies in. They don't want anything like that here. And they're going around and they're trying to scare them off. This is incredible. Birds are incredible. I'm learning so much from these chickens. Sitting over here doing some work. It's morning. I'm still in my robe. My chickens are over here. There was a hawk that was just here. Those swing sets are a big problem for me. There he is. He's flying over there now. He's flying away. This is probably the one that got my huddle. I think that what's down there is a rabbit. I really do, because I haven't seen anything else around here. Are you scared, chicks? You gotta be careful. It's gonna get cold and birds are gonna get hungry in the wintertime. Haven, you keep attacking Missy. You gotta be a good girl. I'm gonna give you some treats, but you gotta be a good girl, okay? Oh, this is like a couple of nights now that I've been doing this. Just checking. I'm going back there now to check and see if there's any eyes. I haven't seen anything, so I want to keep looking. The last 2 days, Missy has also been, let me put my light a little bit brighter. Missy has been back here. She's been sitting like around here where the bushes are, but she won't go down there. So there's definitely something down there. Let's see if I can hear. I'm gonna keep quiet because I was listening. I hear something over here. Alright, this is gonna be the area where I saw the movement that day. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything either. I'll look down here over by the shed, make sure it doesn't come down here over at night. Yeah, I'll pass by the airstream and make sure it's not down under there. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I'm just gonna have to keep checking. On those days when it's not raining, I'm just gonna have to come out here and check. And just keep checking, and maybe hopefully that thing disappeared. Alright guys, so far we haven't found what it is. So it's gonna be a process, and gonna have to keep doing this for a while. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye. You girls are naughty. You better come back. They got pretty far. Oh, look at the cow. They're coming back. You better get back. That you get a little too far. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.